What's up team? Kane here from Sportsfield Supplements. I'm here with Jake Campus from Jake Campus Nutrition. So, tell us a bit about yourself. How'd you get into nutrition?
So my name's Jake Campus. I own New Zealand's largest private nutrition company, Jake Campus Nutrition. I also am a director of the WBFF NZ and a professional muscle model pro. So I do a lot of things. I also have a food preparation company. I've been in the game. I've owned gyms, I've owned supplement stores. I've done a lot. So if it comes to health and fitness, I've pretty much done it all. It is my passion. And that passion started at a young age. I saw a supplement store, probably one of the first ones in Hamilton. I walked maybe an hour from my house to go there. I loitered around in the store until the guy gave me a free magazine, and I took that home and I read it inside out 10 times over. And then I used all my spare money I could to buy, unflavored protein powder, which I would flavor with Milo because it was cheaper. And I begged my maths teacher to let me train in the school gym first thing in the morning, so I knew we went down there and trained. So I'd go down there at 6 a.m. and he'd let me in, and I'd follow my workouts from the magazine that I pulled up and take my unflavored protein powder with Milo and then start my school day. So yeah, I've sort of been into it for 20 years.
Obviously, you're on that higher end level of athlete. How many times do you train on average a week?
I train 12 times a week.
12 times a week,
So 6 cardiovascular-based sessions, which will be anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour in duration, depending on the phase of where I'm at with my training. So at the moment I'm off season, so I'm trying to build muscle, but because I am a big guy, I like to keep my heart healthy and I like to keep relatively fit. So I'll do 20 minutes on the spin bike or a 20-minute walk in the morning just to keep my cardiovascular up. If I'm in a cutting down phase though, that can be as high as an hour to obviously offset more calories and burn body fat. And then in the evenings, I'll do my weight training. So I'll split my body part up to train specific muscle groups and focus just on those muscle groups in that training session. And that's normally an hour and a half to 2 hours in the evening.
Yeah. So obviously, you're training a lot more than the average Joe is.
Yeah.
And saying that, like, what supplements do you use for that first off-season part? We'll talk about that first.
Yeah.
During your off-season, what are your go-to supplements and how do they help your training?
So the branched-chain amino acid and essential amino acid combo, I'm always taking that before and during training. I also take creatine micronized monohydrate. So creatine assists with the production of ATP, which is an energy source found in the muscle. What we'll do is by taking that, you can perform longer reps, you can perform stronger. It also increases the hydration of the cell of the muscle, which allows it to repair better. So it's going to increase my strength and performance. So I'll take creatine monohydrate, 5 grams of that per day. I'll also use a whey protein powder before and after training in combination with some real food. So before training, I'll do it with a carbohydrate source, and after training with a carbohydrate source. So those would be my key performance supplements. And then I've got my health supplements on top of that, which would be my fish oils, my sort of multivitamins, vitamin C, those things to keep my immunity up so I don't get sick, so I can perform optimally.
Nice. And then moving into that cutting phase.
Yep.
When you're cutting, what are your go-to products during that?
That's when I'd sort of introduce something like a fat burner or a pre-workout. Look, fat burners aren't going to burn a lot of body fat in terms of by nature. If you're in a calorie deficit, they will increase your metabolism slightly. The better effect of a fat burner is it's going to decrease your appetite and it's going to increase your energy levels. When your food's lower, that can be beneficial to keep you feeling able to perform your daily tasks. I'll introduce a pre-workout before some of my training sessions. If I'm feeling like my energy levels are low, I'll take the pre-workout, which will just ensure that I have a good training session. I'll be using more BCAAs and EAAs, so I'll normally use some before that longer cardio session and then again before the weight session. I won't use the BCA and EAA combo in my off season when I'm only doing 20 minutes of cardio because it's not that much time that I would need to worry about muscle loss. Also, in a catabolic state, glutamine's been shown to be really effective at preserving muscle tissue. So catabolic meaning muscle breakdown or less energy requirements. So glutamine's really important when you aren't consuming a lot of calories. That's when it's going to have its biggest impact on retaining muscle tissue, and also helps with gut health as well. So those would be my key ones moving into a fat loss phase.
Nice. Awesome. Well, that's our time up, done with this. Always awesome to catch up with you, Jake. Always a pleasure, never a chore. We hope you enjoyed it and got a lot of information out of it. If you know someone that this could be really useful for, tag them in this video, give it a like, give it a share, and hopefully we can get you back onto this beautiful orange couch and get another interview going.
It's very orange. Thanks for having me, bro.